What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TPA 8 Geek, and today we've got an amazing massive unboxing for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the post notification bell so you never miss out on any new content to come. Today's massive unboxing is a nice one. We've got a huge massive unboxing, probably the biggest massive unboxing that I've done yet to the date on this YouTube channel. So, today's massive unboxing consists of over 25 models. So I really hope you guys are excited for this unboxing. If you guys hear the rain in the background, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is heavily pouring here in Florida. We are currently under a thunderstorm. We have been having thunderstorms every single day in the afternoons, unfortunately. So it is very unfortunate, but I do have to still get content on the way. I do apologize that this may not be in the best lighting conditions, but we'll make it work with some flash or however that is gonna work out, depending on the lighting. So we'll probably be using flash here for today's unboxing. I just kind of want to get a broad view of what we have here. We do have a lot of models, and I'll be taking a look at them individually. We've got a huge massive unboxing underway, so let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, so our first thing that we're gonna unbox here in this massive unboxing today are some jet bridges. So we've got a couple of them here. We're gonna start off with some generic items, and then we're gonna move on to some other products. So these jet bridges, I got them through a trade. These came with a couple of models that I traded for. So yeah, very nice to get some more jet bridges. As you guys may see, these are some of the generic jet bridges. Some have detached from here, but it's a pretty easy fix. So yeah, what we have here are just a couple of jet bridges that will definitely come in handy for coming airport updates. And yeah, it was really nice to get these as part of a trade. Very nice, and very thankful to the person that I traded these for. He was very nice to throw these in for me. He is Scale Model Collector on Instagram. His Instagram will be on the screen, of course. And yeah, he traded some very nice models with me, along with some of these very nice jet bridges. So thank you so much, man, and very glad to have these. And now we're gonna move on into the models. Alrighty, so I'm going to begin off with a model that I got through an awesome trade with Scale Model Collector. It is a repeat model, but you can never pass it up. We've got the American Eagle Bombardier CRJ 700 by Gemini Jets. I've got a previous unboxing on this one. This is my third one. This is my second newest release, but in total I have 3 American CRJ 700s. The first release, and this is my second of the new release. So really nice to get another one of these. I can never pass it out, especially with my upcoming project. It is definitely nice to get another one of these in the collection. I'm not gonna go too in depth into this one because I obviously have a couple other videos on the channel on this model. So it is definitely something that doesn't need to be as in-depth reviews. So here, for those of you who need to read that, you can pause. And yeah, we just got the model in there. Pretty simple box, Gemini box here. So we're just gonna go ahead and take a look in here of this beautiful model. All right, here we go. All right, looking perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and start the review on this one quickly. All right, so I have decided to turn on the flash here. So yeah, we're just gonna take a quick broad view of this aircraft. Nothing too in depth, as I have already got the aircraft in my collection, so this is just an additional one. So yeah, looking really good there. This is the Operated by SkyWest prototype. So really nice here, looking pretty good, in perfect condition, and very nice to have another American CRJ 700 in the collection to complement for the other two. And it will definitely come in handy with upcoming projects. So definitely really nice to have another one of these. And we're now going to go ahead and move on to another aircraft. Another aircraft I acquired through this trade was the Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ 700. Another aircraft that I have already done a review on, but I unfortunately sold mine, when was it? A couple months back for sure. So I thought it would be nice to come back and swing and get my CRJ 700 back. Especially with Delta now getting CRJ 550s, this will definitely serve a purpose for the future to come. So really nice to have this one here. And for those of you who wants to once again pause and read, there you go. And the model is looking good. Feels good to have this one back in the collection to complement for the CRJ 900 and for the other Delta Connection aircraft that we have in this unboxing. So yeah, really nice to have another one of these in the collection, or not another one, but essentially having it back in the collection, if you could call it that. Really nice to have this one back in perfect conditions once again. So we are going to go ahead and take a broad view again. So no flash on this one. We got a little bit of some decent lighting here, not the best or the ideal lighting, but we've got enough to see into this model. So as you can see, looking really good. Just gonna go ahead and get quickly through this one. Operated by Endeavor Air, Delta connection, November 391 Charlie Alpha, main landing gear. All of that looking flat out amazing. Once again, the beautiful Gemini Jet CRJ 700 mold. And very nice to have this one to complement for the American and for my other Delta connection aircraft. So really loving this aircraft and super excited to have it back in the collection. And it would certainly be a nice one to have with the American CRJ 700. So they are both looking really nice, and super glad to have the Delta CRJ 700 back in the collection. Next up, we've got another model that I've been wanting to get back in the collection. We've got the American Eagle Embraer 175, operated by Envoy. I once again sold my Envoy 175 because mine got damaged by my little brother a couple years back, and I sold that one for really cheap price because it was beyond repair at that point. So I thought it would be, you know, in the future I would come back and swing for it. I thought for a while that I was not going to get this aircraft back in the collection and was really kind of sad about it, but luckily the opportunity came through, and definitely super excited to have this one back. It will definitely now be in a much safer spot so it does not get damaged, so we definitely should have this one back for the long run. And along with that, I probably will be getting a couple more because I will need a couple more American Eagle aircraft for the project that I have upcoming. Nothing to be stated on that yet because it is a pretty big project. So until I don't have all the assets, I'm not going to publicly announce it. But I do have a couple models here that I bought that could possibly give away what that project is. So if you think you know, leave it down in the comments below as we progress through the video. So yeah, we're just going to take a look here at this E175. I have also done an unboxing on this one previously, so nothing too interesting to go over. So here you can take a picture of that and read or pause. There you go, looking nice, and definitely nice to have my American E175 back in the collection. Definitely will serve its purpose throughout all my model airports and for the new projects to come as well. There is the beautiful American Eagle Embraer 175 by Gemini Jets, the Envoy Ram Edition. So yeah, let's get into reviewing this baby. Alrighty, so here we'll take a look at this big boss. Here we've got, not big boss, but you know, interesting boss, I guess. I don't know what you could call it, but beautiful American Eagle Embraer 175 by Envoy. Definitely a much needed asset to have back in the collection. Like I said, I have already done an unboxing on this one in the past, so we're just going to take a broad look here, make sure everything is okay, which it is. So it is another perfect model to bring back into the collection. I promise we'll be getting here into the new stuff shortly. We've got one more aircraft and then we'll be into the new stuff. So yeah, looking really good here on this American. Very excited to finally have my Envoy representation back in the collection, and especially that it's looking flat out amazing. So super excited to start bringing Envoy back to the airport updates, although the Republic 175 that I have, which was the 2018 release, has been serving its purpose. And along with this one, they're really going to complement the collection and future airport updates. So we're looking really nice here on this Envoy 175. And now we've got one more, and then we'll get into the new stuff. And next up, we've got an aircraft that people have been wanting in the collection. And a quick PSA for all, I am going to be selling this aircraft. I got it through a trade, so I don't really need another one. So I'm going to be selling this one or trading it. So if you have anything to offer, feel free to reach me on Instagram at TPAAFgeek. All those links are in the description, in the description below. So click that link, and if you want to reach out to me and have an offer on this aircraft, we could possibly do that. I also do have a couple other aircrafts for sale or trade. So if you're interested in any aircraft and are looking to buy any model aircraft, feel free to reach out through my Instagram, and we could get it all sorted out, and maybe you can have a new model in your hands soon. So yeah, here we've got the United CRJ 200, another aircraft that I did a review on. This one I'm actually going to be reviewing because that one review that wasn't that unboxing, I don't think I did a great job on it, so I think I'm going to try it again. So yeah, you can take a look there. And very nice to have another Evo Blue CRJ 200 in the collection. Although I don't really need this for any airport update, it is nice to have another one. That's why I'm trying to get it traded for something that I possibly could use more. There's the plastic as it flies out. Sorry about that. And here you go. We've got the beautiful United Express CRJ-200 looking flat out amazing. So we're just gonna go ahead and start its review. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the nose cone, cockpit windows. Then we have the Uniting People Connecting the World Star Alliance logo, the L1 boarding door operated by SkyWest. Then we've got the United Express logos with the emergency exits looking flat out amazing there. November 246 Papa Sierra. We've got the beautiful Evo blue colors here as we progress through the back. And then as we come through the other side, we have much of the exact same thing. Nothing new here. Plain simple model from Gemini, once again done flat out amazing. And there is the cargo compartment for this aircraft, looking really nice there by Gemini Jets. Like I said, certainly really nice to have another CRJ-200 back, or another CRJ-200 in the collection for United. And if I can't manage to get this one sold or traded, I will definitely keep it in the collection, as I'm sure he will serve its purpose at some point. So looking really good here for United, and excited to have this another one of these in the collection. And now moving into the new items, we've got two Alaska Embraer E175s, the new Gemini Jets releases. These are the 2022 releases. That's how you know I am well behind scheduled unboxings. I'm sure you guys could probably, not this one, but some other models that you guys could have seen in the YouTube channel that are in this unboxing. I had lost track of what I had received that I hadn't done an unboxing for, so there might be few models in here, maybe 2 or 3 that you guys could have possibly seen in the airport updates that you guys saw before this unboxing, and that is because I got all messed up there with the models. It was too many of them to keep track of, so definitely nice that I was able to get all that, you know, sorted out and get this video planned for today, which will be coming out on Wednesday. I am recording this on the Sunday before, so on Sunday, and this is coming out on Wednesday. So tomorrow, Monday, as of when I'm recording this video, you guys will be seeing the NG releases for August. And we had an issue with the last 2 uploads from Wednesday and Friday of last week as of when I'm recording this video, but when you guys are seeing this as well last week, those 2 videos had an issue with the editing, so the whole file's corrupted and everything, so I will have to redo those all over again. Thankfully it was not the massive unboxing, because that would be a headache to redo, but definitely those 2 got messed up. But there are some videos that I could get re-recorded soon. But yeah, the NG, and one of those was the NG releases, so I had to redo that one again, but that one will be coming out on Monday, which would have already came out when you guys are watching this. So yeah, sorry about all that rambling. We were having a couple issues with the editing software, which is why the videos from last week, Wednesday and Friday, were not on the YouTube channel. I truly apologize. And yeah, so we've got 2 of the exact same aircraft, so I'll only be reviewing one. So yeah, we're just gonna take a look at one of the boxes. Here we go. We've got the box, Alaska. You can go ahead and take a read there. Looking really good. Side. And then we've got the bag, Gemini Jets 2022 release. These are both the exact same aircraft. I got 2 of these because, well, one was through a trade, which was the trade with Scale Model Collector, and then the other one was bought back from the Alaska Airplane Shop back a while ago now. So definitely nice to have another Alaska E174. Nice to have 2 of them. I'm not sure what I'll be using these 2 for, but I'm sure they will come to good use when they do. So yeah, we're just gonna begin off the review here on this amazing aircraft. Super excited to have an Alaska E175 to bring to El Paso, and possibly the new project might be getting a couple E175s. I'm not too sure. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off the review here. We're gonna start off with the nose cone, cockpit windows, Alaska operated by SkyWest, and the One World titles, main landing gear. Then we've got the registration, November 186 Sierra Yankee. And then we've got Chester there in the back. Hello, Chester. Welcome to the chat. And then here, moving to the other side, we've got, once again, nose cone, carpet windows. Then we have Alaska SkyWest. Cargo compartment, landing gears with the beautiful colors there for Alaska on the engines. We've got the enhanced winglets. Then we have number 186 Sierra Yankee, looking really nice. And the back cargo compartment with the door. And then as we take a view of the underbelly with all those very, very nice details for the E175, Gemini always does a flat out amazing job with their E175s, and the underbelly always amazes me how they can get so much detail going down there. So yeah, looking really nice there for the 175, and definitely nice to have two of them in the collection for whatever purpose they may serve. All right, and to keep the rhythm going, we've got another Alaska aircraft. I got this one from the Alaska company shop or company store. This is the Alaska 737 MAX 9 in the West Coast Wonders livery. Loving this livery. First Alaska MAX 9, third Alaska aircraft, well now sixth after the two E175s. So yeah, looking really, really good here, and yeah, looking flat out amazing. So here we'll take a look, and we've got the Alaska CGI looking really nice. 0.77 MAX 9, and all of that is looking flat out amazing. Pause to read if you would like to, and there is the aircraft inside. All that, and this is a 2022 release as well. So really nice there. I had bought one of the E175s and this aircraft from the Alaska company store all together, and then acquired the other one through a trade, like I previously stated. Right, here's the beautiful Alaska 737 MAX 9. I have not taken this one out of the box, and all of that detail just amazes me to see in a aircraft, looking flat out amazing. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is flat out amazing. That is beautiful. Okay, so here we go as we start taking a look at this aircraft. Right, we're gonna start off over here with the nose cone, and then we've got the cockpit window, and then that says Boeing there from what I can probably see. Front landing gear, L1 door. Then we've got the welcome aboard and the One World titles, Alaska logos. Then we have the beautiful we've got the beautiful whales there, which is so beautiful. Like, that is beautiful, flat out amazing job by Gemini. We've got the beautiful main landing gears, and then we've got one of the antennas and the Wi-Fi dome. Then we have the registration, November 932 Alpha Kilo, looking very nice there. And the beautiful picture there of a whale on the tail, which to me is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Beautiful job there, Gemini Jets. Looking really good here on the front. And as we move to the other side, we've got much of the same thing. And then we've got the cargo compartment there and the other one in the back. Loving that gradient of blue there for the whales, looking really, really good. Amazing job, Gemini Jets, and as always, loving the great job that you do on these models. So looking really good there, and then we see the Max winglets as well, looking really, really nice. So yeah, loving that, Gemini, and amazing effort there. Alrighty, and now we're going to begin with our Southwest run, which we've got a whole bunch of Southwest aircraft to unbox in today's unboxing. So let's get started with the NG model, Southwest Airlines 737-800 Illinois 1. This shows you just how delayed I am on the unboxings. I am so sorry. These aircraft came out a while ago, so I'm really, really sorry. Almost 2 years ago at this point. These three came out 2 years ago, and probably these ones as well. So I'm so sorry on the delay there, ladies and gentlemen. These are probably even sold out at this point from when I'm releasing this video. So my sincere apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for the delay. I really hope that this video makes up for it. I'm so sorry, you guys. So yeah, we're just gonna get started here. We've got the Boeing 737-800 with the Illinois flag in the back of the box, looking really good. We've got Illinois 1, then we have Southwest, and registration November 8619 Foxtrot, looking really good. NG Models logo, the bottom, side, all that good stuff there. Beautiful NG Models box art. Mostly all the Southwest models that I have here for today's unboxing are NG models, besides one. That's interesting. Okay, so here we have, oh, those colors are popping, man. Yes. I think it's really interesting how Southwest is switching their liveries to the 800s. That is definitely interesting to see Southwest doing, because they've had mostly kept it on the 700s for many years. But yeah, definitely nice to see them switching it up there to the 800s. Wow, that is just beautiful. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we've got the beautiful Southwest Airlines 737-800 in the Illinois 1 livery by NG Models. All right, so let's get started. Starting off over here, we've got the nose cone cockpit windows. Then we've got the Illinois 1 logos. And then we've got the L1 door with the Southwest heart. Looking really, really nice. Then we've got the beautiful Illinois flag, or Illinois bird or eagle, as we go through the aircraft. Then we've got just above the American flag there, we've got the 2 emergency exits and the main landing gear. We have an antenna right here, another one here in the bottom. Then we've got the Wi-Fi dome and the beautiful Illinois flag as it continues. Beautiful Southwest tail there, looking flat out amazing as always. NG models killing it. Then we've got the other side, much of the same thing here, besides the cargo compartment in the front and the cargo compartment in the back. Looking nice here, another flat out amazing model by NG Models, and super excited to have this one in the collection to complement with my other Southwest special liveries, which under 700 there's only a couple left. I think there's only Arizona, Florida, Louisiana, Maryland, Colorado. Those might be the last 5 that are in the 700, because everything else has now switched to the 800. Especially all of the repainted 700 liveries have now moved on. California moved to the 800, Lone Star moved to the 800, so I would be expecting that the other ones do so as well soon. So yeah, looking flat out amazing there. NG Models, love the effort and looking really nice. And to clarify, the previous model did come with its respective collector's reward program card. I will be redeeming those after this video. Hopefully they're still valid after I took so long to review these aircraft. I did have to take them out of the boxes that they were shipped in, because if not, then my room would have been filled up with boxes and honestly would be no space. So next up, we've got the beautiful Southwest Airlines Center 7800 in the Tennessee 1 livery, looking really good there. This is a state that I have now visited since the recording of this video. When I bought this aircraft, I had not visited Tennessee, but now as of the recording of this video, I have. So really nice to have an aircraft for a state that I have visited personally. So really nice to have this aircraft here. Box art looking amazing here with NG Models. That should never be a surprise for us. And we've got registration November 8620 Hotel in Tennessee 1, looking nice. Side, and we've got the back, other side, the top and the bottom, looking flat out amazing there by NG. Always killing it with their artwork, never disappoints. Right, here we've got the, and of course to show you guys, there is the respective collector's reward program card. Right, here we've got beautiful Tennessee 1 with those popping colors once again. NG killing it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, those beautiful red colors. Yes, that is nice. Okay, that is looking good there. All right, here we go. That is looking flat out amazing there. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I'm going to begin off today's review over here with the nose cone, cockpit windows. Then we've got the Tennessee 1 right there, L1 door with the heart logo. As we move along, we've got the Tennessee flag with the emergency exits. We've got an antenna down here, an antenna at the top, and the beautiful Wi-Fi dome. Then we've got the main landing gear with 2 other antennas down here. Registration November 8620 Hotel, looking really nice here as we progress through the model. And then we've got the beautiful Southwest Airlines tail, of course, as always. NG never disappoints, as I previously stated. From the front, aircraft looks flat out amazing. And then on the other side, once again, we just have the front cargo compartment and the back cargo compartment. Really nice to see this aircraft made in 1-400, and once again another nice one to complement my Southwest Airlines fleet and my other Southwest Airlines specials liveries. So really nice there, and thank you once again, NG Models. Next up, we've got the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8 in the Colleen Barrett livery, looking nice here. This is the retro Canyon blue. Nice to see it come back on the MAX 8 this time, not on the 800. Really interesting. I would have thought it would have came back on the 800, especially seeing that all these aircraft have now got their all these liveries have now been upgraded to the 800. Surprising that this one didn't come to the 800 but instead went to the MAX 8. So really interesting. I mean, it would be more cost effective for them because all these 800s had to be repainted, but since the MAX 8s are newly being delivered, might as well just bring that livery into the newly delivered MAX 8s. So yeah, looking good here. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this one once again by NG. Boeing 737 MAX 8. Then we've got the Colleen Barrett. As I was saying, we've got the Colleen Barrett slogan there, and the rest of the box looking flat out amazing. So here we go. Get this one out of the box as well. Got a ton of other ones to go over, so I'm sorry if I'm not being super detailed into this reviews. It's just that we've got a lot to go over. That is amazing there. That is looking fire. Right, here we go. Thunderstorms have now stopped. It took me a little while to get back, maybe about an hour to come back. Just need a little bit of a break to kind of finish this up here. Got really busy there with some other stuff that I had to take care of, but luckily after I came back, the thunderstorms were gone. So here we go. Great job by NG Models, never disappoint, looking flat out amazing here. So how about we get into this review? Let me go ahead and get started over here with the nose cone. Then we've got the Colin Bear slogan there. E-tops there on the front landing gear. Then we've got the L1 door. Beautiful canyon blue livery, never disappoints. Super glad that we're at least going to have remnants of this livery, at least even if it's on the Max 8. Then we've got the antenna down there with the emergency exit and the main landing gear. An antenna up top and then two more at the bottom. Then we've got the Wi-Fi dome, and then we've got the registration November 872 Charlie Bravo, and then we've got 872 E-tops right there with the L2 door and the Southwest Canyon Blue logo. Or design there on the tail, whatever you would like to call it. Looking really good there by NG. Then right here we have exactly the same thing on the other side, just the front. Then we've got the front cargo compartment and the back cargo compartment, along with the R1 and R2 doors and the Southwest Canyon Blue tail, always looking really good there. Definitely interesting to see this livery on a Max 8. It is definitely something that will take some time getting used to, but definitely a nice one to have here in the 1-400, and another special livery to represent in the 1-400. Look at that beautiful red underbelly there, looking really good there, flat out amazing. I was going to say it again. I don't want to keep repeating the same thing, but man, that is beautiful job by NG Models. So looking really good there for NG, and thank you for another Southwest aircraft. Hopefully many more to come. Next up, we've got the beautiful Southwest Airlines 737 Max 8 in the Herbert D. Kelleher or Classic Retro livery, November 871 Hotel Kilo. Perfect job here on the detailing on the box by NG Models. Flat out amazing here with the gradients. That is absolutely astonishing. That is beautiful there. Oh Lord, loving that gradient there. Oh my god, really love how the box art here on NG. They really do the best. They do it best out there. Right, here we go. We're gonna take a review on this one as well. Super excited. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, sorry about that. This was one of the ones that I had already opened and got the collector's reward program card going. So this one I did take a look just to get the card from the box, but other than that, model has remained in the box. Oof, that livery is definitely much better than that Gemini 700, which I no longer have because I've now sold. So oh yes, that is looking good. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to begin this review over here with the front of the aircraft. Here we've got the nose cone. Then we have the Herbert D. Kelleher logos right underneath the cockpit windows. Then we've got the E-tops there on the main landing gear. Then we've got the L1 door and the antenna down there. Beautiful Max engine calendar. Then we've got the antenna at the top and the emergency exits looking flat out amazing. Then here we've got the wing looking really nice there with the Max splits. Then we've got the main landing gear along with the other two antennas at the bottom. Then we've got the beautiful Wi-Fi dome. Sorry about the out of focus. And then as we move through the back, we've got November 871 Hotel Kilo. And then we've got 871 E-tops. And then here we've got the desert tail, which is always nice to have. So another great livery to have back as a retro. Then we've got much of the same on the other side once again. Sorry if I keep repeating the same thing. It's just we kind of just have the same thing here. And then we've got the beautiful cargo compartment there. And then we've got the another cargo compartment in the back, looking flat out good or amazing there. All right, and as we take a look at the underbelly, it is that beautiful red color scheme that we saw on the Canyon Blue. And these two together definitely make an amazing piece of art. Look at that. Take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is looking good. Both retro liveries right next to each other, definitely making a compliment on each other. So yeah, really nice job there by NG Models. Never disappoints once again. And now we're gonna get into even more exciting models. Alrighty, and next up, we've got the beautiful and long-awaited Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 split scimitars by NG Models, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe that I'm saying this, but finally, we've got the NG Models Southwest 737-700 splits. I only got one due to lack of funds at the moment and the need to get a couple other models, so I kind of had to get the the assets distributed there. But if I can find a distributed there, sorry, but like I'm all over the place. Definitely will be looking. I know that there's a store that has a couple of these left, and I will definitely be coming back around and swing a couple of more because these will definitely be needed for the upcoming project, which is I'm not sure if you would call it a medium or large airport, but it's a pretty big airport actually. So this will be a very much needed asset for that. So I would need a couple more of these, but definitely nice to have a split 700. I did get rid of all my Panda ones because those they weren't it. Those split scimitars were just not it for me, and the placing of the logos and aerials and all that, it just was not. So I was waiting for NG, and they finally came through with this beautiful aircraft. That box detail looking nice, although I think that the colors could have been a little bit more vibrant here, but definitely making do with what we have. Looking really good here on this model. That box is just beautiful. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and I am super excited for this one. This is super excited for this one. Here we go. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Here we go. Oh, yes. Heck yes. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the NG 737-700 splits. Oof, that is going to be nice. All right, here we go. And here we have the beautiful Southwest by NG 737-700 looking really, really good there. So let's get started. Color seems a bit dark, nothing too out of the ordinary, and I don't know what this ant is doing here. But yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary, but definitely something to take note. But other than that, just super grateful that we have a 737-700 splits. Pardon me. So we're just going to start it over here with the nose cone and the cockpit windows. I'm not sure there are any aerials. There should be in some detail up there at the front, but maybe the color too dark, can't really see it. Then we've got the front landing gear and the L1 door with the heart logo. Then we've got the Southwest titles with the front antenna. Then we've got the beautiful Southwest.com detail there on the engine's main landing gear. Another antenna up the top. Then we've got the dome there. Then we've got November 269 Whiskey November and the beautiful Southwest hard tail. And as we move to the other side, we've got once again the same thing. Looking really good there. The cargo compartments and the other cargo compartment in the back. Wow, this is flat out amazing by NG. Really loving it. And then here you have the underbelly with the beautiful Southwest heart making an appearance on this amazing model. So really realistic there by NG. Really appreciative of their efforts and can't thank them enough for bringing this to the 1:400 scale, and can't wait for more Southwest Airlines releases. They've definitely been on a grind with those. So really thankful, NG. Once again, thank you for the 737-700 and all the other Southwest models that you do, and all in all the models that you make for us in the 1:400. So really good here, looking very nice. And the split scimitars on this one are much more realistic than those Panda ones. So yeah, definitely a nice model to have, and can't wait to represent this in my future and upcoming model airports. And next up, we've got the NG model Southwest 737 MAX 8. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was one that sold out fast. I'm super glad I was able to snag it up on eBay. I believe it was about $85 for this one, but I'm super glad that I got it to complement the Gemini 1 that I have, and it was a much needed asset. Probably should have waited, but didn't want to miss out on this one. I believe this is their first Southwest MAX 8 they released, so I definitely didn't want to miss out on this one. I'm sure it's going to gain some more value in the future, so really excited to have it for the long run. So here we've got the beautiful box detail looking nice, Southwest, and we have November 8859 Quebec. So yeah, the registration there, and amazing work there on the box detail NG as always. So here we go into another Southwest 737, and cheers to another Southwest model in the 1 to 400 scale. So here we go. Oh yes, here we go, another Southwest. Definitely a lot of heart liveries that you guys will see in this unboxing. Well, not really, there's only one more, but oops. Teasers, so that just tells you to stay through the video. Right, here we go. There will be more heart liveries to come, so no stress on that. Oops. All right, let's take it out slowly. And there it is, beautiful 737 MAX 8. Here we go. Alrighty, and now I have turned on the flash so we can take a better look at this because it is darkening outside. So I apologize if the color looks a little bit off. It is just about the same color as that 737-700. If we could bring that into the frame here. Actually, the 700 might be a little darker. Let's put them right next to each other and see. Yes, 737-700 appears to be a little bit darker than the MAX 8. MAX 8 seems more to what the color should be, but that's okay. We'll make do. I mean, at least we've got the accurate representation of such. So here we go. Let's start with the MAX 8 review. Gonna begin off over here with the nose cone, cockpit windows, and the front landing gear. L1 door with the heart logo. Sorry about that. Focusing. Southwest logo there instead of southwest.com there on the engines. And appears to be that there might not be... not sure if anybody noticed that, but on the Southwest 737 MAX 8, oh yes, never mind, yes it is. Sorry about that. I thought that it didn't have the shape there for the MAX engines. It looked like it didn't from where I'm looking at it, but it does. Okay, good. All right, so yeah, sorry about that. Then we have the main landing gear with the MAX engines. Then we've got the antenna right there. As we move back, we have the Wi-Fi dome second antenna, and the other antennas at the bottom. Beautiful Southwest tail and the registration November 8859 Quebec. And as we move to the other side, we've got the cargo compartment and the other compartment in the back. Looking really good there on this aircraft, and the Southwest underbelly there with the respective heart logos. So looking really good there, and loving another Southwest heart livery for the collection. So another one, definitely more to come here soon if companies keep releasing them. So it will be nice to have another one. So now let's move on to the rest. Alrighty, and next up we've got the Gemini Jet Southwest 737-800. I picked this one up on eBay about a couple months ago, maybe a year at this point, because it's definitely been that long. I do have one, but the one that I have has a bit of a chipped winglet, so I thought I would get another one, and for the price I got this one for, which was $25-30, it's something that I couldn't pass up on, and it's a heart livery, so why not take up on it? So we've got the Gemini box, the white Gemini box there, looking really good. And this is the 2016 release, I believe, or 2015 release. All right, here we go. Nice to have yet another heart livery 737. I am hunting down the NG 737-800s, but if not, I'll just get another one when they get re-released. Not going to be too much of a hurry for that because I definitely don't want to overspend money on a model that could be pulling up here at any point. All right, 737-800 by Gemini Jets. Looking really good. So let's get into this one's review. And this will be the last Southwest aircraft for today's unboxing. Definitely a really nice one to close it up with after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the 7th Southwest model. So 7 Southwest Airlines models. So 7+ Southwest models for the Southwest collection. It is definitely growing. So here we go with another Gemini 737-800. Gonna begin up all the way up here in the front with the nose cone cockpit windows. Then we have the Heart 1 logo, front landing gear, L1 door with the Heart logo, Southwest Airlines titles. Then we have the front antenna, beautiful overwing exits, and the beautiful split scimitars there. Main landing gear with the antenna right there, Wi-Fi dome. Then we've got the other antenna. Here we do not have in the Gemini mold the underneath 2 antennas, which is what the NG one does have. It includes the underneath antennas, while the Gemini does not, but that is okay. Then we've got November 8642 Echo. We've got the tail there. As we move to the other side, we've got a perfect model here. Once again, the underbelly there, underbelly cargo compartment in front, then one in the back, and then we've got the main landing gear, and once again the respective heart logo there for the Southwest livery. And then we've got the beautiful Southwest tail once again. Amazing model by Gemini Jets. Really like it, and glad to have one with perfect split scimitars here to represent in the airport updates. They will definitely come in handy to the future projects and all my other model airports, so I could possibly now do an El Paso airport with all heart liveries. Really exciting to finally say that. So yeah, really thankful to be able to acquire these assets, and definitely ones that will be useful for many more years to come. All right, and a model that I've been wanting for a while now that I was able to acquire from DCA Aviation about a year ago, or a year and a half ago now at this point. It is the United 737-800 by NG Models. Really glad to finally have this in the collection. I've probably made a debut of it in one of the airport updates, but haven't done an unboxing on it. So like I said, I had lost track. So definitely nice to be able to get this shuffled in here into this unboxing. Definitely a great asset to have, and one that I've been wanting. So definitely another United Evo Blue mainline aircraft, and the NG one, pretty rare model at this point. So really glad to have this in the collection, and it will serve many purposes. So we got the beautiful United colored box, United styled, if that you call it that. Then we have November 26208. Beautiful detail here on the box, not much. And then as we flip to the back, maybe a failure there with a CGI, some type of issue there, I'm not sure. As long as the model is not lacking those details, it is all good to go. So here we go. I don't remember how much I got this one from him for, but it must have definitely been a good deal because I got it a while back, so I don't remember. Okay, here we go. Yes, there she is, the beautiful United 737-800 in the Evo Blue livery. I really want to get a 900, but the 800 will do for now, looking flat out amazing. So let's get started with this amazing review. All right, and starting this beautiful review right here, we're going to start off with the nose cone as always. Sorry about all the background noise. I mean, there's a lot of stuff taking place in Florida. It was raining a couple hours ago, but now it is fully sunny outside and ready to go to the beach. So it's definitely crazy weather here in Florida. So for those of you visiting or that live here, you would probably understand. And for those of you visiting, well, good luck. All right, so we're gonna get started over here. We've got the nose cone cockpit windows. Then we have the Connecting People Uniting the World Star Alliance logo front landing gear, L1 door, United billboard titles. Then we've got the front red antenna, beautiful main landing gear, and split scimitars. Then we've got the emergency exits, second antenna, the other two red antennas at the bottom, the Wi-Fi dome, and then we've got November 26208 and the beautiful United Evo Blue tail there, looking really nice. Then as we move to the other, alrighty, and as I was stating, as another storm just rolled through, raining once again and thundering and all that good stuff again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I live in Florida, so through this video you're gonna see a lot of weather changes. We started with a storm, then half the video was with sunny outside, ready to go to the beach, and then now it's fully raining and thundering again. So yes, welcome to Florida. All right, so jokes aside, we're gonna go ahead and finish the review here. We've got the nose cone cockpit windows, Star Alliance logos. Then we've got the Uniting People Connecting the World. Then we have the R1 door as well, not much more there. Cargo compartment on this side, and from the back, and then we have the registration November 26208. Looking really good. I'm sorry about all that noise, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably try to edit that out on the video there as much as I can. Then right here we've got the gray underbelly, looking really good for the Evo Blue United 737. And like I was stating before, really glad that I now have this model in the collection, and it's a very nice model to be able to represent in my model airport updates and whatever situation may arise. So really thankful for NG and for DCA Aviation, which I bought this model from. So thank you very much. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about the thunderstorms. I will try to see what I can do to get my voice to be heard more than the noise of whatever's going on outside. Alrighty, and continuing this unboxing many hours later, when it is finally around 7:40 p.m. So we'll be probably getting a little bit of sunlight, if any, for the next couple of minutes, probably for the next hour or so. So definitely gonna try to wrap this up. Either way, my room does not get as much light because it is in a position where we don't get much sunlight into the room. So either way, we might have to come in with the use of flash. But for now, it's looking like we could probably wrap up this unboxing today. I was thinking possibly tomorrow if the thunderstorm continued, but they luckily did not. So we are just gonna go ahead and wrap this up with the next couple of models we got left. We got a whole bunch of them left, but we'll try to run through them as much as I can. Next up, we've got the blank 737-300 by JC Wings. This one comes in a plain blank box. So you guys may see some detail to it. I'll explain, but here we go. We've got the JC Wings. Okay. Blank 737-300. Sorry about that. Here we go. Alright. And here we go. Sorry about the little setup here, kind of getting messed up. Right. Top is out. Paper's out. And here we go. We've got the blank 737-300 by JC Wings. Not so blank anymore because it has partial or the Aero Airways livery. But I will explain. Alright, let's get this on the frame and explain. Alright, so I acquired this model about, I would say, a year and a half ago or so. It was definitely a while ago. I added the Aero livery to it. It's just missing the registration. I never really got to finish it because of time crunch. So yeah, I got the tail put on there properly, got all that good stuff done. This was the only one that I took out of the box because I wanted to see if I could get the custom going. But unfortunately, due to time and all that good other stuff, I kind of almost finished it. It was just missing the registration. This one was going to be November 529 Alpha uniform, but unfortunately, I never really got to finish it. Now, since I didn't get to finish it in time to do the unboxing as well, I couldn't really use it in an airport update, or I refrained myself from using it. So April came around a couple months ago, and Aero switched or ended their operations. So unfortunately, I never really got to use this model in an airport update. I might throw it in a couple times here and there, but yeah, other than that, it's still in the Aero livery. It's really easy to take it off. It just take it right off. It doesn't need any nail polish remover or anything, so it should be pretty simple. But I still kind of want to give a review on it because it definitely does deserve some sort of respect. Right, so here we go. I'm gonna start the review here with the nose cone. As always, we've got the nose cone, cockpit windows. We've got the eyebrows, typical of the 737 classics. Then we've got the front landing gear with the L1 door. And we've got all these windows, and then we've got the main landing gear with the engines, emergency exits, short wings there. Then we've got the L2 door and the Aero Airways tail. Right, and as we switch to the other side, I've got the nose cone, cockpit windows, R1 door. Then we've got the first cargo compartment and a then we've got a sort of that's not damage to the model. It came like that. When I saw the pictures of the aircraft and JC Wings aircraft, it also had that, so I'm not sure what that could be. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, right here we've got the first cargo compartment, main landing gear, and the engines once again, and then we've got the cargo compartment on the other side once again. It's just lacking the registration, but this would have been November 529 Alpha uniform. Unfortunately, never got to be that one, and it never got to properly be used in an airport update, but I will surely make use of it whenever I can. Underbelly on this aircraft pretty simple with all the other detail, no markings or anything. It still has a stand hole, so really nice. Hopefully I can find another custom that I could use this on, or simply just have it as a blank 737-300 and operate it as a VIP. I guess I could do that as well. But yeah, other than that, we're not going to ramble too much more on this aircraft because it is not that deep. So yeah, let's move on to the other ones. Next up, I've got a model that I acquired from the airplane shop through my points. So I had a whole bunch of points because I had spent at this point about 10,000K at the airplane shop. So I had a whole bunch of points and I redeemed this one and another one. They were completely free, well, if you could call it that, but I used my reward loyalty points for it. I don't know what you could call it, if it was free or however that would be, but I'm guessing, yeah, it was free because I didn't really pay anything for it. I kind of just got my reward points and bought it. And that is the Contour Embraer E145. Now, this is an aircraft that I don't have a lot of use for, but I thought it was a really cool livery, and I could probably use it one day. I'm not too sure for what, which is the same case as my JSX one. Probably that one will have more use than this one, because Contour, I mean, I don't really have too much use for it, but it will definitely come in handy when I need it, and if not, then I'll probably sell it in the near future. But yeah, it was a model that we needed in the 1-400 scale, and I thought it would be interesting to get for the free points. So yeah, Contour. Gemini Jets box there, looking really, really good with CGI. Then we've got the, if you would like to pause and read, there's the aircraft on the inside. Then we've got the side, the top with the airplane shop price, $48.95. That was not what I paid. I just used my points. And then there's that as well at the bottom. And then we've got 2023 Gemini Jets release. I got this one and the other one that will be right after this one. Back in that was probably that was in March. Yeah, that was in March of this year, 2024. So yeah, I got these back in March from the airplane shop. I went there physically and redeemed my points. All right, here we go. Then we've got the beautiful aircraft there. Lift that up, and then here we go. Beautiful livery there with all those blue gradients. Gemini Jets definitely did a fantastic job with it. And let's get this one into frame here. That is looking flat out amazing there. So yeah, let's get right into this model. All right, yeah, looking really good there with all those blue gradients. So let's get started. Starting off over here, we've got the nose cone, cockpit windows, all the nose detail. We've got the nose wheel there. Then we've got the L1 door and the contour logos. Then we've got a cargo compartment with the main landing gear and all of those beautiful blue gradients looking really, really good. Then we've got November 12552. I believe this was an ex-Commute Air E145. Then we've got the back cargo compartment, commuteair.com there on the engines. And then we see the blue kind of progressing to get darker as it goes from the front to the back. And then there you've got the contour logo on the tail looking really good. As we flip to the other side, we've got once again the nose cone with all those good details, the nose cone and all that good stuff there. The cockpit windows, front landing gear looking really good. Then we have the R1 door and the emergency exit there and the main landing gear with the contour logos once again. Pretty simple E145, although the livery is a really complex one, and I definitely think that they did a great job at it. And I think Gemini Jets definitely killed it with this one. So Gemini, keep up the great work with these regionals. Just please don't mess up your E175 mold again like you did with the Honoring Those Who Serve and a couple other E175s. But yeah, with that being said, flat out amazing model here, looking fantastic, and great job by Gemini Jets. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know that I am a little late to the show, but better late than never. We've got the beautiful Gemini Jets Embraer E175 for Delta Connection. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, can't believe I'm saying this, but for the 25th anniversary of Gemini Jets, they released the Delta E175. So really, really cool. I got this one for with my points as the same one that I got the Contour. So I got Contour and Delta with my points for the airplane shop. I did have a couple remaining points that I will be using in a future, but for now I used it on these two aircrafts, which were the E175 was also not a necessity, but because of the popularity, and I'm sure I'll find an airport that I could use this for, and it will come in use for my upcoming airport. So hint, hint once again. And it is not a regional airport, you guys, so please, just because there's a regional aircraft doesn't mean that it's a regional airport. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to reviewing this. We have the 25th anniversary Gemini Jets 1998 to 2023, made for collectors by collector, CGI. We've got Embraer ERJ175, Delta Connection or Delta SkyTeam logo. Then we've got the information if you would like to read. Beautiful Embraer, oh yes, Delta E175 Embraer. Here's the side, the top. This one is also $48.95. The back or the side, and then we've got the back 2023 Gemini release. All right, here we go. Another banger of a model here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Delta Embraer E175 in 1:400 scale. Can't believe that I'm saying this, but I am. I might come around and snag another one and actually pay for that one because this one was with the points. So I might come around and snag another one because maybe two Delta E175s.
One day later.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and it is now the next day. I've left this model out so we could inspect it. It was kind of hectic last night, keeping all these models on a safe spot here in my room, but we did it. Unfortunately, last night it just kept thundering and the bad weather kept rolling in. So unfortunately I decided to just stop trying to finish recording the unboxing yesterday and just decided to move it on today. It only rained a little bit today at around noon. It is currently somewhere around 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. So we're definitely here in a good scenario to get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and review the Delta E175. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the nose cone, cockpit windows. Then we have the operated by SkyWest, they're very small. SkyTeam logo. Then we've got the L1 door and the front landing gear. Delta Connection logo. Then we've got the engines and the main landing gear. Then we've got all the respective details that go in the underbelly of the aircraft. Then we've got November 274 Sierra Yankee and that antenna down there. We've got the L2 door and the beautiful Delta Connection tail. Still can't believe that we've got this in the 1-400. As we move to the other side, we've got a whole bunch more of nose detail. Delta Connection logo once again. Then we've got the front cargo compartment and the back cargo compartment there, looking really, really nice. Something I noticed in this one are the white dots here on the enhanced winglet. Let's see if we can get a good focus on that. Okay, we almost did it, but you guys can kind of see what I'm hinting at there. Yes, we don't see that in other E175s, so maybe it's just something respective to the Delta 175 specifically. So yeah, really, really nice to have this one here in the 1-400, and a very nice addition to the collection. So thank you, Gemini. Alrighty, and next up, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Gemini Jets Delta Airbus A319. This is that, wait one second, that 2014 release by Gemini. I acquired this one from Red River Aviation a long time ago, also about a year ago at this point. So really, really excited to finally have a Delta A319. This just shows as to how far I've been planning this future project. So I've been getting all the aircraft that I need for it, and for any of my other airports, but mainly for this project I have acquired lots of models. So, and Delta A319 is one of them. So really, really excited to finally be able to get this one. I know that NG came out with their rendition of it, but I just thought since I got this one for cheaper and just couldn't pass up an old Gemini release, an OG GJ release, and I'll probably get the NG one if I need any more A319s. But as for now, I know that this one lacks details such as antennas and all that good stuff, but hey, an A319 is an A319, and as long as it is a solid mold, we are good to go. So here we go, we've got Gemini logo, you know, all that good stuff there on the Gemini boxes. The box, you can tell that it's definitely a 2014 release. There she is, gorgeous. Oops, and the prop terminal that we have to make this unboxing look interesting just kind of goes everywhere. Right, you can pause and read if you would like to. And there is the beautiful Delta A319, plain and simple Airbus A319. So yeah, no more further details here on the box. And in the back, we've got 2014 and the CGI of the aircraft climbing. So here we go. Thank you so much, Red River Aviation, for selling this one. I think I saw it up on his for sale list or something and decided it would be nice to snag it. I don't remember how much I paid for it. There we go. She is looking beautiful. All right, here we go. Struggling, but we're gonna get there. All right, here we go. Come on. These old Gemini boxes really struggle. Okay, here we go. There she is, the beautiful Delta Airlines Airbus A319, looking really nice there in all of her glory. Alrighty, and there she is in all of her glory, the beautiful Delta Airlines Airbus A319 by Gemini Jets in the classic mold. Definitely feel very nostalgic knowing that he used this model in lots of his model airports, and to finally have it in my collection is definitely an honor. To have a model aircraft bought from somebody that really inspired me to get more into aviation than what I already was. When I started watching Red River Aviation, which about 6 years ago or 5 years ago, something around those time. So definitely when he started YouTube, somewhere around there, maybe a year or year and a half, maybe 2 years after he started on YouTube. Which is of the recording, or the second part of this video, which is what I'm recording right now on Sunday. Happy 7-year anniversary, my man. Thank you so much for all that you do for the community and for all the beautiful and amazing content that you bring out to this community. And thank you for inspiring many collectors like me. But yeah, we're not much more rambling. We're just gonna get started. Here we go. We're gonna begin off here with the front of the aircraft. We've got the nose cone cockpit windows. Then we've got whatever that could be over there. I'm guessing that's where they connect the GPU on this Airbus. Then we've got the front landing gear, and then we've got the L1 door with the SkyTeam logo. Beautiful Delta titles there. More Airbus details. Then we've got the beautiful CFM56 engines there, looking fantastic. Here we've got the beautiful main landing gear, looking really nice. It has the dark blue center there, but due to lighting issues, we can't really note that out here. So right here we've got the emergency exits there, looking fantastic. Beautiful fins tip there, and the registration number 349 November Bravo. This just hints that it was an X Northwest aircraft. And we have the L2 door and the beautiful Delta tail there, looking really good. And as we move to the other side, we have much of the same thing once again. SkyTeam logo there, maybe fading. I mean, it's a pretty old model at this point. Then we've got the front cargo compartment there, looking really good, and the other one in the back, looking fantastic. As we flip to the bottom of this aircraft, we've got just a plain blue underbelly there with the with the Gemini logo in that bluish color-ish. It's not in the regular Gemini, it's just in the bluish Gemini logo there. And let's see if you guys can make it out there. Yeah, so yeah, maybe this model wasn't part they didn't have the colored Gemini logo, which is really interesting. So I'm not sure what made them decide to put the Gemini logo like that. Maybe to just kind of blend it in a way with the underbelly, so it wouldn't be too noticeable down there, but you can still definitely see it there. And yeah, looking really nice. Maybe the new NG A319 has the Delta logos on the underbelly. I'm not fully aware if Delta has logos on their A319's underbelly. I'm not a huge Delta fan. I kind of just know what they do, really. Not a huge Delta fan. I don't keep up too much of Delta's news. I'm more of a American Southwest guy. Nothing really Delta. But I do kind of keep tabs on them, but not as frequently. So I'm not sure if the A319s have logos on the underbelly, but in the case that they do, probably the NG one might have it, while this one doesn't. But other than that, in model airports, you don't really see that. Although it is a detail that it would be nice to have if that is the case in real life. Not too bothered by it, especially knowing that this is a fantastic mold that won't fall apart on me. So definitely nice to have a sturdy Airbus A319 by Gemini. So thank you, Connor, for telling this to me, and hoping to many more years to come of watching your beautiful videos. Next up, we've got a pretty nostalgic model for me, the American 757-200. You guys might be wondering, why are you getting another American 757? Don't you have one? Well, my American 757, I got rid of it because of some damage that it had. So that model, I got it when I was really young. It came out in 2018, so I was probably about 8 years. I was probably about 8 years old or 9, around that time when this aircraft came out. So I was definitely pretty young to have models like this one in my collection. But I do definitely want to keep this model, although it is retired. I really want to have this model in perfect condition in my collection to represent that very first model that I got. This wasn't my, if you could call it, my first airplane. They were mainly Dayron. I remember that my very first one was a Dayron Southwest 737 Heart livery that I got when I was probably like 7 or 6 or 7, somewhere around there. But then I got this one at the Miami Airplane Shop when I did. So that's where my love for Miami Airport, Miami Airplane Shop, 757 and American Airlines come from. So if you guys don't know, my favorite aircraft is 757. Favorite airline is American Airlines, has always been. So yeah, very nice to finally have a perfect condition 757-200 in my collection. The exact same one, my first ever aircraft model. So super excited to have it. And even though I won't use it in realistic airport updates, I will be using it in my Coco Beach model airport. So no more rambling, and we're just gonna keep going here. All right, here we've got Boeing 757-200. You can pause and read if you would like. Then you've got the beautiful aircraft in there. She never disappoints. You've got the side, top, you know, all that good stuff. And this is 2018 released by Gemini Jets. Really sad that these were retired during the 2020 pandemic, but I have hopes that they will return these one day. Maybe not. Maybe it's just too much to hope for, but maybe it will happen. We never know. They brought back the CRJ 200, so what makes them not bring back the 757? So hopefully they do bring that back at some point. And there is my beautiful pencil. Loving that pencil there. Always love for the 757. Just so many memories that come when I see this aircraft. Man, everything I can think of was, oh, I do remember. So when I first got this model at the airplane shop, I was in the car back to my grandparents' house. They had given this aircraft to me as a gift. And on the way back, exiting the airplane shop, when it used to be at its very first location, I remember that I saw the exact same aircraft. Not the exact same registration. I wouldn't know. I didn't have Flight Radar 24 then. But I do remember seeing an American 757-200 landing. And that just, man, like, it just really inspired me. So, yeah, I have much love for this model, for this aircraft type, and for the airline. So let's just get started with this beautiful review. Alrighty, so for the remainder of the unboxing today, I have decided that I will be using my flash as the lighting now starts kind of fading away, as it is getting close to around 8 o'clock at this point. So yeah, we're just gonna get started with this beautiful American 757. Just a lot of nostalgia when I see this aircraft. It just reminds me of everything, as I have previously explained before, from when I started collecting to many other great memories. So super excited to have this one back in my collection with perfect condition. So here we go. All right. Sorry if there's glare there from the flashlight. That there's nothing wrong with the model. That might just be shelf wear and tear, or not wear and tear, but like dust. Right, here we go. We're gonna begin off with the beautiful pencil. We have the nose cone, cockpit windows, L1 door with the one world titles, front landing gear, American Airlines logo. We have the Wi-Fi dome and the two beautiful antennas. Beautiful main landing gear there with the beautiful engines. No emergency exits on the 757 as we know it. They would be in the back here. They would not be over the wings. Right here we have the beautiful 757 wings. Then we have the one of the emergency exits, I believe. Then we've got November 203 uniform whiskey. Then we've got the well, I guess this could be the L4 door, where in case that this is the emergency exit, then it would be the L3 door. Then we've got the beautiful American Airlines tail, looking fantastic here on the 757. As we move to the other side, we've got the beautiful, oh my god, that aircraft is just beautiful. There it is, looking very nice. Right there, we've got pretty much the same thing. We've got the front cargo compartment and the back cargo compartment on this aircraft, looking really nice. And the beautiful American Airlines tail. Then as we take a look at the bottom, we've got the Gemini Jets logo, the stand hole, and just the underbelly of the aircraft. Looking fantastic. This is an ex-US Airways version of the American 757, hence the uniform whiskey registration. So really excited to finally have this model back in my collection in perfect conditions. It is definitely a beautiful aircraft to have, and it will come in handy for beautiful representations in my fictional model airport, Coco Beach, and just gonna be a great one to keep having in my collection. Holds a lot of sentimental value to me, so very excited to have this one in the collection. So yeah, looking fantastic. And now let's continue with the rest of the unboxing. Alrighty, and next up we've got the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo in the Poppy the Prairie Dog livery. I believe this is also a 2022 release, and that is correct. This one might be sold out at this point. So yeah, that just shows you how delayed I am. I might have thrown this in one of my random model airports, because that was probably the only Frontier that I had close by, because I have since moved my models, or at that moment I had moved them. So it was kind of difficult to get to them because they were in their boxes, wrapped up and all that stuff. So yeah, it was definitely a headache, so I just decided to go ahead and open this one. When I did open it for that model airport update, I noticed that there was a small defect on it, and I will show you guys what that is. But yeah, I got this one. a while back now at this point, like I said, back in 2022. So definitely about a year and 2 years, coming up on 2 years soon. So really unfortunate that I had you know, that delay here, but I'm glad to be back. So here we have Gemini Jets logo made for collectors by collectors, CGI, looking fantastic. Then as we go up here, you can pause and read if you would like. Oh, and there she is, the beautiful Frontier. Nice to have another Frontier in the collection. I'm really hoping for NG to come through and get a couple of them done. But yeah, nice to have another Frontier. I have those two Aero Classics. I am hunting an Airbus 321 Neo and a regular 321 as well. I'm gonna get my Frontier fleet count growing. But as of now, we've got 3 Frontier aircraft, which is not bad whatsoever, considering that none of my airports get much of Frontier besides one flight. Right, and there she is, the beautiful Frontier Airlines Airbus A320 Neo in the Poppy the Prairie Dog livery. There she is, looking fantastic. And some of you might already notice what the issue with it is, and yeah, it is that it's missing the front antenna. I certainly don't know where that went. That might have just came like that from the factory. So I'm not too sure about what is, you know, where it could be. I might just contact the Vegas airplane shop and get a replacement antenna, or just leave it like that, because at this point it's just an antenna. It's not much of a big issue. It's something that we can get over quickly. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start the review on this beautiful Frontier aircraft. We're gonna go ahead and start with the nose cone, cockpit windows, front landing gear. We've got the Poppy the Prairie Dog L1 door, and then we have the hole where an antenna would be, or would have been, or where it was. Then we have the Frontier Airlines beautiful green there, looking really nice. The emergency exits. We have the huge Neo engines that Gemini proportions on their models. But what can we do about it? Like Red River Aviation says, what can you do when they come for you? We either take a Frontier A320 with a mediocre mold, or we just don't have any, so might as well take it. Right here we have the main landing gear. Then we've got a second antenna back here, flyfrontier.com, November 303 Foxtrot Romeo. And then we have the other antenna back here. Right here we've got the beautiful Poppy the Prairie Dog. They did a fantastic job there printing that. Livery on this model looks fantastic, looking really good there. So Gemini definitely killed it with the printing there. As we look at it from the front, we can definitely see some more of its defects as they become more noticeable, but what can we do about it? So yeah, as we move to the other side, we have pretty much just about the same thing. We've got the Poppy the Prairie Dog, oops, it's out of focus here, Poppy the Prairie Dog name there. Then we've got the R1 door with the cargo compartment, Neo engines once again. Then we've got the second and third cargo compartments. Really interesting here on the Airbuses, how they have 2 major cargo compartments and then 1 smaller one in the back. And then we have the flyfrontier.com again, and then we have beautiful Poppy the Prairie Dog. They're looking fantastic on this model. Gemini Jets killed it with this A320 Frontier. They definitely did a very nice job on the livery. Although I think they could have done better with the mold, but that is an issue that we've had for years now. So there's no point in complaining in something that we already know has been going on for years. Other than that, fantastic livery and very nice job by Gemini Jets. Next up, we've got a model that I'm really excited about, and that is the Gemini Jets World Atlantic McDonnell Douglas MD-83. Yes, Gemini Jets coming through with these charter airlines finally. For those of you who don't know, these World Atlantic planes fly to Cuba, where I'm from, and they have charter operation there with charter airlines. So they definitely have some nice contracts there, and it's really nice to see these MD-80s still flying. So glad to finally incorporate this into my collection, and these also fly to El Paso, so it's a win-win. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have already seen this one on one of my Coco Beach model airports. Like I said, I got ahead of some of these models before the unboxing, so just please pardon me on that. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start it. Here we have the CGI image there, looking fantastic, doing really good there. Then we have the World Atlantic logo, McDonnell Douglas MD-83. As we flip to the side, we see the exact same thing, and as we move through, we see pretty much the same thing. And then in the back, we see it is a 2023 Gemini Jets release. So this one is a more recent one that I have acquired. It's definitely been a while still though. All right, here we go. 2023 was already a while back. So Here we go. She is looking fantastic. Right, there we go. And there she is, the World Atlantic McDonnell Douglas MD83. And now that I remember, you guys have seen this model already in more than one of my airport updates. You saw it on one of the random model airports and on the Coco Beach, so yikes. It's okay though, it's still worth a review because we don't have a review on it on the channel. And not many people got this model, which is surprising because it is definitely an interesting one. And it's nice to have for private operations and charter operations, and for the football charters that World Atlantic operates. So it would have been nice for a couple more people to get it, but you know, everybody has their own decisions. So yeah, we're just gonna get started with the review of this aircraft. Looking fantastic. Loving the MD-80 mold by Gemini. Right, starting off over here, we've got the nose cone and the beautiful cockpit windows with the eyebrows, looking fantastic. Then we have some Joseph Ralph, I think is what it says up here, but I'm not too sure. Then we've got the front landing gear, L1 door. For those of you who don't know, these MD-80s that World Atlantic has, and maybe all of them, I think maybe all the MD-80s had this. So yeah, I'm not too much into the MD-80s. I don't know much about them. All I know is that they're beautiful aircraft. They come equipped with air stairs that deploy from that little compartment right there below the L1 door. Then we have the beautiful World Atlantic logos and the antenna. One issue that I have with this antenna is that it might be a little big on this aircraft. I think it could have been a little bit smaller on it, but other than that, fantastic job. We've got all the beautiful details down here by Gemini on this MD-80. As we move through, we've got the emergency exits looking really nice. And then we've got the main landing gear. We also have number 808 World Atlantic, or sorry about that, just WA reminds me of World Atlantic, but Whiskey Alpha. And then we've got the remainder of the passenger windows that go through the engine. And then we see the beautiful JT8Ds, I believe is what these engines are called, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, JT8Ds 219. So looking really, really nice. These are Pratt & Whitney. Yes, so very, very nice job there. And the beautiful World Atlantic McDonnell Douglas tail there, looking fantastic. And then we'll flip down here. Sorry about that, out of focus. These the MD-80 is equipped with back air stairs, as you can see that right there. Yes, that compartment back there, I don't know if it's focusing on the camera, but that compartment is for back air stairs that were used during deplaning back in the days before jetways. But in Cuba, they are still used when these aircraft arrive. Due to lack of ground service equipment, they do deploy these air stairs. And as we look at it from the front, it looks fantastic. And as we move to the other side, we have, once again, the nose cone, cockpit windows with beautiful eyebrows. Then we've got a lower R1 door. Not sure what prompts the difference inside of the doors, but in the size of the doors, pardon me. Then we have the beautiful landing gear. Then we've got the two cargo compartments and the World Atlantic logos. The emergency exits looking really, really nice. Alrighty, and then we also have the registration of number 808 Whiskey Alpha there, looking really good. And then in the back, we've got the other cargo compartments, and we see the beautiful MD-80 engines here looking fantastic, and the beautiful World Atlantic livery. Gemini definitely killed it with this aircraft. I think, in my opinion, it looks really, really good. Besides the small defect of the antennas maybe being perhaps a little larger than they should be, other than that, I think this is a phenomenal model and it definitely gets the job done. Looking fantastic there by Gemini Jets, and hoping for many more interesting releases like this one. Hopefully Gemini will come through with a 1-400 Global X Airbus A320. That one will be another very nice asset to have. Looking really nice. Next up, we've got a very exciting model. We've got the JetBlue Airbus A220-300. Finally getting back to growing my JetBlue fleet. As you guys know, I have the A321neo, and now we are getting an Airbus A220-300, the newest member of the JetBlue family. So really, really excited to get this one going. So how about we get started, ladies and gentlemen? We've got the CGI image, Airbus A220-300 JetBlue. And then you can pause and read if you would like to read. And then down there, oh yes, that is looking fire. And this is the new A220 mold, because I have the old A220-300, which used to be the Herpa mold for the Air Canada A220 that I have, which was the first ever Air Canada A220-300 Gemini released. So I have that one looking fantastic there in my collection. Looking really good here on the box. And then we see the 2023, 2023 if it could focus, Gemini Jets release. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers to another A220-300. This is probably my second A220. Yeah, this is my second A220. But my first in the new mold and my first JetBlue Airbus A220. Here we go. That is looking absolutely amazing. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, known as the Hops livery. Oh, yes. I am loving it and I am all in for it. Looking really, really nice. So let me get my flash on because the light is definitely going away now, and let's get a review going on this beautiful Airbus A220. All right, and that flashlight definitely gets the job done. Looking really good there on this JetBlue A220. Major talking points on this aircraft, majorly just the front landing gear is the only issue that I have with it. But other than that, I don't think there's much really wrong with it, other than the front landing gear might be a little bit too chunky, a little too big. It might just be my imagination. But let's get started on this aircraft that is looking absolutely fantastic. Alrighty, starting off over here, we've got the nose cone, cockpit windows, the front landing gear, which appears a little big to me, but... and I'm trying to see what that says there. I think it says dreaming of blue life or something like that, not too sure. Then we have the L1 door, and then we have the Fly-Fi logo there. Then we've got the JetBlue logo looking really nice. And antenna. Then we have the JetBlue.com engines and the main landing gear. We've also got the emergency exit, the second, third, and the Wi-Fi dome. So we have the second and third antennas and the Wi-Fi dome. And then we've got November 3044 Juliet, and then it says Airbus A220-300 and the L2 door. Then right here we see the fantastic and phenomenal new JetBlue Hops livery. And as we move to the other side, we have once again the nose cone, the R1 door. And then let me see if I can read it. I just can't seem to read it. I wonder what that says. Yeah, I think it says dream of blue life, but I'm not too sure. Then we have the R1 door, as I was saying, cargo compartment, JetBlue logos, JetBlue.com, main landing gear. Then we have the back cargo compartment and the registration once again, and the Hops livery. It is definitely nice that Gemini has now implemented this new mold, because this mold has some things that the Herpa mold doesn't have, which is the one that they did the Air Canada A220 in, and that is that this aircraft has metal or die-cast wings and horizontal stabilizers, which the Herpa mold lacks, because the wings, horizontal stabilizers, and landing gears on the Delta mold are made out of a certain plastic, while these ones are made fully out of die cast. So really, really nice job there done by Gemini Jets, and a fantastic job here on this JetBlue A220. Taking a look at the underbelly, we've got the Gemini Jets logo all the way in the back, stand hole, and all the respective underbelly details. Looking phenomenal here on this Airbus A220. So very nice to have another JetBlue aircraft, and this one will become handy in my future projects. So keep posted to that project, and you will soon know what it is. Alrighty, and now moving into some bigger and better things, we've got the Gemini Jets American Airlines 787. This is the 2015 release. I also acquired this one from Red River Aviation, so thank you so much. This is super excited to have this aircraft in my collection, and can't wait to get started. So shall we? Right here we have the Gemini Jets logos, made for collectors by collectors, the CGI, American Airlines. Then right here, if you would like to pause and read, oh yes, there she is, the 787. So move to the side, and this is the 2015. I do want to state that I have no particular use for this aircraft, but I was able to score a good deal on it, so couldn't pass up on the opportunity. Oh yes, here we go. And I'm sure he will come in handy at some point in the future. So here we go as we try to get this aircraft out of the box. Oops. so the aircraft being so heavy was kind of stuck in there, so it was kind of hard to get out. But there she is, the American 787-8 2015 release. Here we go. Here we go. We're struggling a little bit, but we'll get it. Alright. And there she is. Let's go ahead and pull out the plastic. And there is the, ooh, she's heavy, the Gemini Jets American Airlines 787-8. Let's go ahead and move that terminal back because we are now moving into bigger aircraft. We do have a couple more models until we're done with the unboxing, so just keep waiting and you'll see what is coming. We are getting, just letting you know, this is the smallest of the biggest that I have, if that makes any sense. We've got an even bigger aircraft coming after this one, so let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing American Airlines 787 by Gemini Jets. Alrighty, starting off over here, we've got the nose cone cockpit windows, the front landing gear, L1 door and L2 doors respectively, American Airlines logo. Then we have an antenna. Then we've got the beautiful engines looking fantastic, which on these aircraft are the GEnx-1B. So fantastic engines there for the Dreamliner. Then we've got the beautiful main landing gear, L3 door, or that could be the emergency exit as well. Then we have a second antenna, or third antenna down there, pardon me, and another one at the top. Beautiful wing flex here on this aircraft for the Dreamliner. Then we also have the L4 door, and then we have November 800 Alpha November, and what appears to be a small cargo compartment. Here we have the beautiful Dreamliner tail with the American Airlines colors, and looking at it from the front, it looks absolutely fantastic. Besides maybe a little bit of an issue there with the cockpit windows, but nothing too concerning. As we move to the other side, we've got the R1 door, then we've got the first cargo compartment and the second or the R2 door. Then we've got the engines here looking fantastic once again, and the main landing gear. Then we've got the R3 door and the second cargo compartment here, and then we have November 800 Alpha November once again, and the R4 door looking fantastic on the 787. Loving the work here, Gemini, and here we've got the underbelly with Gemini Jets logo looking really nice. Nice to have an American Heavy in the collection, and definitely will serve a purpose at some point, perhaps for Coco Beach, because I really don't have a use for any of my real life airports, and don't think I will for any time soon to come. But yeah, fantastic job there, Gemini Jets, and let's move on to the remaining aircraft. Next up, we've got something even bigger, the American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing that correctly. The American 777-300ER. This one is the 2012 Gemini Jets release. This one I also acquired through Red River Aviation. I'm guessing he's getting rid of a couple of his American aircraft, or he was at that time. I'm not sure as of now. But I acquired this one as well for a great deal, so couldn't pass up on it. Also, the same thing as the 787. I don't have any particular specific use for this one, but it will come in handy at some point. So taking a look at this box, which definitely has seen better days. It is an older model, so definitely to be expected. Then we've got the Gemini Jets logo up here, made for collectors by collectors, CGI, Boeing 777-200ER, American Airlines. Oh, and there she is in all of her glory. Huge. That is looking amazing. All right, you can pause and read if you would like. This box is really big, you guys, compared to the let's get an aircraft here. Let's get the JetBlue box. Yeah, you can definitely see the size difference. It is a much bigger box. So yeah, there's that. And then 2012 Gemini Jets release, or 2013, pardon me. Yeah, looking really good. Yeah, I forgot American came out in 2013, so thought it was a 2012. I thought that's what I had seen on the box, but there we go. Nice to be growing my American Airlines fleet. As you guys know, and I previously stated, I am a big American Airlines fan. So here we go. There she is in all of her glory. I have seen these at MIA, so definitely nice to have this one in the collection. There is the plastic, and then we've got some plastic here in the nose cone. And here we go. We've got the beautiful American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER 2013 release. And the plastic is, okay, there you go. We got it. 2013 release, looking absolutely fantastic. So how about we get into the review of this amazing model? Alrighty, so here we go with this beautiful and amazing American 777. Right, here we go. Starting off over here, we've got the nose cone, cockpit windows, then we have the front landing gear, L1 door. It appears to not have the one world, oh yeah, it's an L2 door, pardon me. So L1 door, then we've got the American Airlines titles, the L2 door with the one world logos, then we've got these beautiful engines, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are GE90s. Then right here, we've got the beautiful landing gear, and they're not tilting or rolling because this is an older release. So it is definitely lacking some of the aerials and details, but other than that, it is a solid mold. So, and for the price that I got it for, I definitely don't regret it. I don't remember how much it was exactly, but I'm sure that if I got it, it definitely must have been a really good price. And right here, we have the L3 door. Then we've got the registration November 775 Alpha November. We have the L4 door and the beautiful American Airlines tail. As we move to the other side, we've got, once again, the nose cone, the R1 door. Then we've got the cargo compartment with all its respective details. The R2 door, beautiful GE90s, and then we've got the main landing gear. If these are not the GE90s, pardon me, feel free to correct me down in the comments below. Then we've got the R3 door and the R4 door, and then we've got November 775 Alpha November, and the second and third cargo compartments of the other side of the aircraft, looking really good here on this Gemini 777-200 by Gemini Jets. And finally, taking an underneath view of this aircraft, looking really good with the stand hole and the Gemini Jets logo. Fantastic job here, Gemini Jets, and thank you once again, Red River Aviation, for this model. Fantastic. And lastly, to conclude today's airport update, we've got the British Airways Airbus A350-1000. I saved this one for last because I knew that this one was going to be the best way to close this video because it is the biggest model out of this whole unboxing. So it's looking fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. So how about we get started? And this one will be used in my upcoming project. So this may be a big giveaway because British Airways does not use their A350-1000s on a lot of routes, so you guys may be able to break it, narrow it down from the previous information I've given you guys, and you might be able to find out what airport that is. But as of now, nothing is official, and it will be announced when I have the chance and when I have coordinated everything to work out. So here we go. Got the Gemini Jets logo, made for collectors by collectors, CGI, Airbus A350-1000, British Airways logo. Then on the side, we've got the CGI of the aircraft again, adult collectible model. On the other side, we've got the same thing. All right, and then in the back, we've got, this one is a humongous box. This one is really, really big. And then we've got the 2020 Gemini Jets Las Vegas, Nevada release, looking really, really good here on this aircraft. And let's see it, ladies and gentlemen. Oof, there she is, looking absolutely fantastic. Takes up just about the whole space in the whole box. That is crazy, looking amazing here. And if you would like to pause and read, you are more than welcome to. Let's get this unboxing rolling and let's conclude it on a good note. So here we go. This one is a heavy one and he's out. The big boy is out, and here we go. Let's go ahead and pull it, take the cradle off. All right, we're almost there. All right, there comes one of the plastic. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the British Airways Airbus A350-1000. Whew, that is huge, ladies and gentlemen. That is a huge model. This literally takes up just about the whole space that we almost, well, not really, that's exaggerating, but that is a pretty big model, ladies and gentlemen, taking up a lot of space here. Let's compare 787 to it just for the sake of it. So here's the 787-8 compared to the A350-1000. So in case you don't have an A350-1000 and you have a 787, you can just imagine how big that would be. Or actually, let's compare it to the 777-200. So that's the A350 compared to a 777-200. As you can see, it is much larger than the 777-200. All right, and let's begin the review on this amazing British beauty. Alrighty, starting off over here, we've got the nose cone with the beautiful cockpit windows with those beautiful raccoon masks, if you could call it. Then we've got the front landing gear looking fantastic. L1 door with the one world titles, British Airways logos. Then we have the front antenna, second or the L2 door, pardon me, with the one world titles. Then we've got the beautiful engines looking fantastic. I'll get you guys the information as to what those engines are here shortly. Those engines are two Rolls-Royce Trent XWB 97. They are certainly huge engines, but compared to the size of this aircraft, they are small. All right, then you've got the beautiful tilting landing gear there looking really nice, and rolling landing gear by Gemini Jets looking really good. Then we got the second antenna, and then we've got the L3 door on this aircraft. Then we've got the registration Golf X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Charlie. And here we've got the British Airways logo on the winglet, if we get that to focus. There you go. And then we have a Wi-Fi dome in the back. Then we have what appears to be a small compartment right there. This model is even heavy to pick up, so I have to be careful that I don't drop it. Here we have the beautiful British Airways tail on this aircraft, and it is Whiskey Bravo Charlie, what says up there. And looking at it from the front, it is looking fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. What a great way to end today's massive unboxing, which has definitely been a massive one. And right here, we've got, once again on the other side, nose cone, beautiful cockpit windows, R1 door, British Airways logos, looking really nice. And then we've got the front cargo compartment, R2 door, beautiful engines, main landing gear there looking really good. Then right here, we've got the British flag once again on the winglet. Get that to focus. Right, looking really nice. And then we have the R3 door with the respective antennas. And then back here, we've got the massive cargo compartments, which I have said are humongous. Then we have the registration Golf X-Ray Whiskey Bravo Charlie. Really, really nice here on this aircraft. Loving it. They are looking really, really nice. Everything on this aircraft is just fantastic. Alrighty, and with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the post notification bell so you never miss out on any new content to come. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this unboxing as much as I did. I'm really, really thankful to finally have all of these amazing models in my collection, and to finally be able to have some of these much needed assets. So please feel free to leave down below what was your favorite model in this whole massive unboxing, and what you thought of the massive unboxing as a whole itself. I do want to go ahead and apologize because of the lighting during the video. I know the lighting was not the most ideal. We had some rough sequences there with the lighting, but we made do with what we had. I'll try to do better next time on the next massive unboxing. It was just that this massive unboxing was already scheduled, and it was already underway, so I might as well just said, you know what, let's just get it over with and we'll make up for it on the next one. So I really do apologize about that, and I'll try to make the next unboxing a better unboxing. So just letting you guys know, another unboxing will be coming up soon, and a couple other interesting videos. So feel free to keep tabs on the channel by subscribing and liking the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. STPA 8 Geek is signing off.